to come back, to give her another chance. She would follow Shondell.
Over the following months, Joyce's harassment only continued to escalate.
This is Crown Childcare, the gold standard in babysitting. You have one new client message. Oh, hello. I'd like to book a sit at my little prince. It's for 3 nights. You just need to meet him and put him to bed. Take it easy. His bottle's in the fridge. The address is apartment 10, Euclidean Towers. And the key is under the plant pot. Take care. Thanks.
You come home to, she don't took pictures up, throw them in the yard, taking everything that she had ever worked hard for.
Shondell spent the next month trying to put the incident behind her and rebuild her life.
At this point, they've broken up. Joyce is out of the house. She thinks she's at peace. Just to wake up in the middle of the night of Joyce standing over her with a knife. Joyce threatened to kill her over the situation. In the sense of, if I can't have you, nobody can have you.
In July, Shondell went to the court and asked for a protective order. Shondell told her mother that she was scared she was going to die that night.
Investigators are searching for Joyce Pelzer after her wife Rosalind Lewis named her responsible for the stabbing before ultimately succumbing to her injuries. In a shocking revelation, investigators learn Joyce was considered a primary person of interest in ex-girlfriend Shondell McLeod's disappearance 7 years earlier in September of 2011.
At the time, my biggest thing was to talk to Joyce. We have our suspicion, but there's always two sides to the story.
Joyce eventually comes into the police station, and she also brings Rosalind Lewis, her current girlfriend, and Joyce sits down for questioning.
This is going to be in reference to a missing person, Miss McLeod. How do you know Miss McLeod?
We used to date for a couple of years, and we also met together.
Were you ever served with a TPO with her? To stop no contact with her?
Yeah, but she called me still.
She just sat there and looked at me. It was like, if you've been in a relationship for 5 or 6 years, I believe you would have some kind of expression. She had no expression. I asked about that. She said, well, Shondell hurt her, so she said she wanted to go back to her family. She don't believe she's missing. She believes she's in Guyana. How was the relationship between you two?
It was good. Like any other couple, we argued.
You never got married?
No.
Or was it never wrong?
Yeah. She made it seem like all of these details that were coming out from family
Dark stars
were
are ahead.
completely untrue.
The prince was fast asleep until a cat jumped on his bed.
I
found a secret garden, said the cat with much delight. Excitedly, they ran outside, explorers in the night.
The weekend, Shondell flew to
They walked through the golden garden gate. Look at the pretty trees. They walked along the pretty pebble path. Look at the colourful flowers. They walked past the fabulous flowing fountain. Look at the dancing water. Look, look, look. But the prince didn't like the garden and started kicking down the trees. He dug up flowers, grabbed the hedges, and pulled off all the leaves. He ruined everything for fun. The cat watched on in fear. What a mistake I made, the cat cried out. I should never have brought him here.
they had stayed home as well.
Yeah, both stayed home.
Yeah. It was just, and then they just kind of just put out. They really wanted to do a whole lot. And I was like, okay, let's just stay home with her. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Joyce lied to police. Police still have a lot of lingering questions that's investigating and interviewing and Rosalind certainly had them as people of interest.
Detectives don't have enough to charge Joyce, so they follow up on her other alibis.
Check records. Supervisor check the records. She said she didn't show up that day. So, that's a falsified statement.
The detectives put a search warrant for his helper's phone records as well. And what they're able to determine is that not only did she lie about going to work on Monday, but she wasn't at home on Sunday or Saturday. She wasn't with Rosalind, as she said. In fact, there were multiple phone calls and text messages between Joyce and Rosalind showing that they weren't together.
Basically, her whole alibi is going up. The line up that, put up straight on her brow.
The phone calls and false statements suggested to police that Rosalind was covering something up for Joyce. So investigators searched Shondel's home, looking for signs of a struggle.
Shondell lives in the up-and-coming part of DeKalb County. We was thinking maybe she got abducted from in front of the house.
While there's no evidence of a struggle or anything like that, they do find a man's watch on the floor in her bedroom, as well as some shot glasses in the sink. Looks like someone may have come over, smoked out something, had a drink together. There's also an ashtray and some cigarettes.
Mr. Crowder told us, Shondell didn't really drink, she didn't smoke. We found cigarette butts, we found a man's watch there, and I believe we found liquor.
Joyce is a person of interest that keeps coming up, but now we're trying to figure out who this person was, who was in the house with Shondell, because the evidence is right there saying that there's another person involved.
Coming up, investigators zero in on the truth.
Joyce and Rosalind, their relationship was troubled just like Shondell and Joyce's relationship was troubled.
And they learn of Joyce's plan to silence her own wife.
She said, I am not a good person. She said, I knocked off man's girlfriend.
Investigators believe the murder of Rosalind Lewis may be connected to the disappearance of Shondell McLeod 7 years earlier, when they shared ex-Joyce Kaiser, who was currently on the
Let's
run.
go!
When evidence of a third party was found at Shondell's home, detectives wondered if they had a new person of interest or a third
Wow!
Really figure out the pieces of who this person was.
When talking to Shondell's co-workers, they learned that she struck up this flirtation and romance with the food delivery driver.
He was very nice, so friendly. That's the person who she would giggle with every morning.
Shondell wanted to have kids. She wanted to start back dating men.
The issue though is that Rico was actually married. That certainly created an inference of motive that he might have had something to do with Shondell's disappearance.
To find out the details of the potential affair, investigators brought Rico in for questioning.
When he comes in, he's a little nervous because police are telling him that Shondell is
Unlike Joyce, he appears very concerned, very upset, and emotional.
He said he had been seeing her for quite a while now, but he didn't plan on leaving his wife or children anytime soon.
He knew all about Joyce. He said Shondell was so afraid of her that he used to leave a pair of his work boots over at our house to sit them outside, so Joyce would drive by the house.
Rico confirms he was with Shondell on September 24th, the night before she disappeared.
He said it was him that was smoking, that was his wife.
He said he went over to Shondell's house, he had a few drinks, and because he was drinking, he wanted to kind of after midnight, he's rushing to try and get back to his house. And that's why the watch is still at the house. So he does go back home to his wife. He sleeps with her the rest of the night.
He was very cooperative, but based on our records, he was the last one that saw her.
Although Rico seemed genuine, detectives
Mom, hear the
his
story.
story,
Yeah,
which
hold on.
involved an uncomfortable conversation.
They call the wife. She would argue with her because she just don't
When
want
the
her
rabbit
husband
came to
be
visit,
cheating.
the prince said time to play. But his big red eyes, they scared her, and she didn't want to stay. Quickly towards the exit, the tiny rabbit hopped. The prince ran right behind her and screamed she must be stopped.
Rico or his wife were being truthful.
With Rico and his wife officially cleared from any involvement in Shondel's disappearance, detectives are left with Joyce Kaiser as the only suspect. But they still need more evidence.
She checked her credit card, seen that last time it was used at a gas station in Gwinnett County, right on the line of DeKalb County. So I went out there and so happened to have video
Through
of
dark
that
corridors he
so we
chased
were
her.
able to see
Hop,
Shondell
hop,
taking
hop.
gas.
A relentless, futile flight. Hop, hop, hop. Round and round inside the palace, in and out of space and sight.
The
Hop,
working theory
hop,
at that
hop.
point was that Shondell had been
The
hidden
prince, he couldn't
somewhere
catch
in
her.
between.
His heart was filled with wrath. The rabbit slipped right out the door and vanished down the path. The prince cried out, "I need new friends. More, now, another." "I'll bring you some, don't worry now," replied his loving, caring mother.
We didn't have a body. We know she was missing. We know foul play was in play. But we just needed a little more.
Detective Gass pursued this case for 7 years, picking up the leads for all these years, and always thinking that Joyce Peltzer had some involvement.
Congress police investigating Rosalind's murder question why would Joyce have reason to hurt her wife 7 years after Shondell.
Joyce was able to get away with what she did for years. But she knew that Rosalind knew what she did. Their relationship was troubled just like Shondell and Joyce's relationship was troubled. And she has a pattern of not allowing people to leave her, not allowing people to move on, and retaliating against anyone who broke up with her or hurt her.
Over the 7 years before the murder of Rosalind Woods, jury investigators worked diligently to close the case on Shondell McLeod's disappearance.
It was hard to say. I'm okay with myself. If something was to happen to my kids, I would want that investigator, that police officer, doing for all avenues.
Those efforts included keeping tabs on the
Cover the case on Shondell's birthday every year, see if he could generate some information from the public.
Detectives believe Joyce got rid of Shondell once she realized she couldn't control her. And similar issues emerged shortly after her marriage to Rosalind in 2016.
Rosalind found out that Joyce was cheating, and she was not happy with that, of course.
I had
Alright, Amira, I'll finish the episode on my phone.
They pretty much told
So I
me
can
that
watch on the
Joyce
TV?
had a girlfriend.
No, we're gonna go upstairs. Why are we gonna go upstairs?
To make food. What's up, cheese? So let's go.